Hey guys, it's Cody back once again, back for another music concert DVD reviews. And for today's review, I'm going to be talking about a DVD release from one of my favorite rock and roll bands, and probably one of the most legendary rock and roll bands of all time. If you guys can see from my shirt, you probably know who I'm talking about, Queen. This DVD was released back in 2007 from Eagle Rock Vision and Queen Films. And that is Queen Rock Montreal. There's a DVD. And as I've said before, this DVD was released in 2007, so it's been out for a while now. So I'm sure for a lot of Queen fans, they probably have already seen this one. But for those of you who have not seen this show, I figured I'd go ahead and do my review of it, so that if you guys are still debating on whether or not to pick this up, you guys can make a firm decision on whether or not you want to get this. Now, this is definitely an amazing show by Queen. You know, Queen has always been one of my favorite bands. They're probably one of the best live bands. You know, Freddie Mercury is definitely one of the best showmen and one of the best frontmen in rock and roll history. And I've always loved watching their concerts. You know, they put out a lot of great, concert films. Like, of course, everybody knows Live at Wembley, which is probably one of the best concert films of all time. But this concert was recorded at Montreal's Forum on November 24th and 25th in 1981. And yeah, it says here it was recorded in front of 131,000 people, which, you know, the audience on this DVD is amazing. This concert was actually recorded before they released their Hot Space album, which was before they had keyboards put into their lineup of touring. So basically, it's just the four of them. You know, the original four guys, just being amazing musicians. You know, like they've always been, just absolutely unbelievable musicians. All performing for a great crowd. It also says this show was actually released on film in 1984 under the title "We Will Rock You," and it was the first commercially made available film of Queen in concert back in 1984. And of course, Eagle Vision has re-released this in an amazing new DVD, and it's also available on Blu-ray. But yeah, like I said, the entire show is amazing. Like I said, the crowd is great at most points. There's a couple of points in the show where you can tell the crowd isn't really making as much noise or isn't being as excited as they are as you'd expect them to be. And there's points in the show where Freddie even talks to the crowd and says, "Hey guys, go crazy, do whatever you want." And I think that that's one of the complaints I've heard about this show is that the crowd isn't as great as you'd expect them to be. I thought that the crowd was great on this DVD, but for some reason they're just not as enthusiastic about the band as you'd expect them to be. And Freddie, during the show, he asked, "Hey, go out, get crazy, get naked if you want, take off all your clothes," and just the way he talked to the audience. But yeah, this entire DVD is filled with all their biggest hits, including "Let Me Entertain You," "Somebody to Love," "Save Me," "Love of My Life," "Under Pressure," "Keep Yourself Alive," "Tie Your Mother Down," and of course, "We Will Rock You" and "We Are the Champions." Also, at the beginning of the show, they also play a fast version of "We Will Rock You," which is kind of like, it's a full band jam, and then they sing "We Will Rock You," only it's faster, which I actually like. I like the original version, of course, the best, but I do like this faster, more energetic version of "We Will Rock You." I think it puts a nice spin on the song, and it's just a really cool way to do it. That was actually the first time I've actually heard that version of "We Will Rock You." I'm so used to the classic slow version that I've never heard that version played until I saw this DVD. But some of the best highlights of the show is, when they perform "Somebody to Love," just the part when Freddie asked the crowd to sing back, and just hearing the crowd singing the lyrics is just awesome. They also sing a lot during Bohemian Rhapsody, of course, which they play on this show. There isn't a lot of of course they have lights and everything, but they don't have anything extra really other than just lights on them. It's basically just the 4 members of the band. They don't have any antics or anything like that added to the show. It's basically just the 4 main musicians playing. Show you guys up. There's the inside of it, and it comes with this. The DVD comes with this cool booklet, which I'll show some pictures off of it while I continue to talk. But yeah, like I said, you know, the stage. Here's some shots right here. But like I said, there really is really nothing added to the stage. You know, it's just the main stage. The lights are, of course, everywhere over the top, as you can see in these pictures. But like I said, the band is amazing throughout this entire show. There's also a really great drum solo, which was performed by Roger Taylor. I think Roger's one of the best, you know, one of the best drummers in my opinion, and he plays an awesome solo on the show. And then after that, Brian May comes up and he puts on this unbelievable guitar solo. You know, it's like I said, they're all some of the most talented musicians I think rock has ever seen, and Brian May is one of the best guitar players in my opinion, and his solo on this DVD is absolutely amazing. But yeah, like I said, there's really not a lot to talk about on the show without giving a lot away. I will leave I'll leave a list down below underneath this video of the entire set list, so you can see all the songs that they play on the show, and they play a lot of songs, as you can see on the back. But yeah, like I said, there's really not much to say. You know, it's just 4 amazing musicians just tearing up Montreal Forum in front of a really great crowd, and you know, it really shows that Queen is definitely one of the best live bands. One of the best live bands that was out there. You know, it's just 4 amazing musicians giving it their all. Definitely at the peak of their you know, popularity. You know, this was recorded in '81, and that was just, at that point, they were one of the biggest bands in the world, and it really shows. There's also some great heartfelt moments, like especially when they play "Love of My Life," and it's just Freddie and Brian there with his acoustic guitar, and the entire crowd is singing along to it. That's a really great part of the show, and it slows everything down, you know, because that's one of the only songs where it's just Freddie and Brian and a guitar, and you know, the rest of the band plays throughout the rest of the show, and then there's that one little spot on it. So, of course, there are moments like that where they just slow down and they just, you know, they just play some points in the show. It's just really, really great. They also play a really cool version of Elvis's Jailhouse Rock that they come out with sometime at the end of the show before Bohemian Rhapsody, and they do a really, really great job performing that as well. Like I said, I will list all the songs down below, so if you want to know what type of songs that they play, just look down in the description box. But yeah, if you're a fan of Queen, I would definitely recommend picking up this DVD. It's really a good one. I'm sure a lot of people who know Queen have probably already seen this DVD because it's been out for a while. But this is definitely one of them that if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend picking it up. It's not a really long show. It's only a 95-minute show. So, you know, they play a lot of songs throughout the entire thing. But like I said, if you're a fan of Queen, this is definitely one to pick up. I would highly recommend this one. I'd have to say, next to Live at Wembley, this is probably my favorite Queen concert film that I've seen. I'm also really looking forward to Eagle Rock's next film release of Queen live at the Rainbow. I know that that's one show that a lot of fans have been waiting for them to put out, and they're finally putting that one out, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, guys, I'm sure you can find this online. You can also find a double DVD and Blu-ray set of Queen Rock Montreal and Live Aid, which I kind of wish I would have seen that, because I know that their Live Aid performance was also really, really great. And you can find that online, I'm sure, on you know, Blu-ray, DVD, and CD. Like I said, this is just a DVD release of Rock Montreal, so I can't, you know, I don't know how good the Live Aid performance looks or whatever, but like I said, if you're a fan of Queen, I definitely recommend picking up Queen Rock Montreal. And that's it, guys. Like I said, I don't like to give away a lot of stuff on these concert reviews. So, you know, like I said, if you guys like my review, definitely give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below. And definitely let me know if you're a fan of Queen and if you have seen this show or if you've seen any of their other DVDs, because I definitely think that they've put on some of the best live shows that I can think of. But anyway, guys, I'll leave you know, the list of the songs down below. Thanks to everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll see everyone later.